Alright, so we all know that the Greazers have problems with the bearings. There's just simply not enough grease in the bearings. So I'm going to go through the process of greasing my bearings today. I purchased two new products. One here is the Holy's hub holding adapter, and then here on the right is the bearing greaser, which offers a little advantage over some of the other products on the market. So let's get started. Okay, so I went ahead and removed the brake caliper. It's just held by two 15mm bolts back here. I always tie it up out of the way so there's no tension on the brake line. And here is the hub holder that Holy sells. All you do is you put your breaker bar in. It's a 1/2 inch hole, and you will hold it there. Then you take your other breaker bar and you just break the nut loose. And there's a lot of ways you can break this castle nut loose. For me, with the greaser that Holy sells and then the hub holder, it added like $4 or $5 to the total cost. So it was worth it just to have it in case there's ever a problem where I don't have an impact gun or there's other things going on to where I can't get it to break loose. So I got that, and I broke the castle nut loose. Now the castle nut's a 27mm, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. Then we'll put the greaser in and we'll see how that works. Okay, everything's apart now. I have the greaser here, and I've been looking at these greasers for a while. There's a few others on the market. One of the things I didn't like about the others was they required you to get the axle out of the way or to actually pull the hub off, which I didn't care for. It would extend your time to do this job probably by 25 or 30 minutes for each wheel. With this one, all you do is you take it, you push it into position. You may have to kind of move the axle around a little bit, but it slides right in. And then I'll go ahead and grease it. And all I'm going to do is just wait for a little bit of grease to come out, and then I'll be done. Now on my model, it's a 2015. I've got close to, I think, 800 miles, a little over 800 miles on it. And it took somewhere around 24, 25 pumps of grease. And I don't know if you can see, but there's just a little bit of grease coming out. I stopped there. Then all you have to do is just pull this back out and then reassemble everything. Alright, I went ahead and reassembled everything. Your castle nut is torqued to 110 foot-pounds. Don't forget to put your cotter pin back in. And then on the back side, your caliper bolts are 30 foot-pounds on the front, 46 on the back. That's specs for a 900S. One thing you may want to do too is check your brake pads while you're in here. If they need to be changed, change those. Grease your shock bushings. Basically grease the entire machine while the wheel's out of the way, make it a little bit easier on yourself. And then you'll be good to go. Alright, so I finished up the greasing job. For the bearings. It took around 10 to 15 minutes using hand tools for each wheel. So you can expect right around an hour for the entire process. I had to, on the rear, jack the A-arms up just a little bit to get the adapter to slide over the axle You may not even have the issue, but that's something I had to do. If you're interested, check out Holy's Tools. It's HOLY' Tools. They have their PayPal address on there, and it's $50 for the greaser, $55 for both the greaser and the hub holder.